All right. Ever ready, never ready. My name's G. I represent the Academy. All things done differently. Isn't that right, Wolfie? Be different, be better. All right. I'm just having a little fun here. It's okay to have fun, right? Isn't it? Isn't it okay? All right. Anyway, um, Lost in Random is a Tim Burton style adventure headfuck. Um, Anyway, why does it say start game? Am I not gonna? Does it not? Should I not continue game? How is it developers still can't get this stuff right? How is it? It should have start new game or continue game. No. Oh, now it's on the second screen. They put it on the second screen. They hide it away. Oh, 1, 2. Okay. The first land is 1 for the number and 2. Okay. All right. Anyway, it's not my second playthrough. I'm pretty sure that Zora had a go at this before. Hello. So this little girl has lost her sister. She's looking for her. She's picked up a dice on the way. You know, what? What in God's name is that? All right. Is that where we're going? One of the things that... Hello. It's so loud. The music is so loud in my ears. The personalization of games is what makes them stand out from films. You really do feel like, in a good game, you feel like you are part of the game. You are drawn in. Your character matters.
Behold, the door to Three Town. Alas, the door was sealed shut, and only a roll of a 3 would open it. But Evan's friend was 1 dot short. He could only roll a 1 and a 2, and Evan would have to find a way to upgrade him.
Strange. What's up with these little guys? Well, I wonder if they could fix you.
Another battle. There's a lot of battles in this.
Roll your dice and defeat all enemies. It's that simple.
You're stuck in a giant board game. This is a special type of encounter where, in order to win, you must complete an objective. The goal of this board game is simple. Bring the playing piece to the end tile. Okay. Rolling dicey, the playing piece will take an amount of steps equal to the roll's result. While the playing piece lands on this tile, a slow time bubble will spawn there. Any adversaries or projectiles caught inside this will be slowed down. Land the playing piece here and the treasure bird comes flying over the arena. Shoot it to make it drop its treasure. What in God's name is going on? Can I roll the dice now? No, I can't. Okay. Strange looking triangle. Okay.
It seemed as though Dicey was affecting that
Incoming
giant
treasure
board game.
birds.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh. That was muscle memory. That was muscle memory. Dicey, go get Dicey, go get those things. No, 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 you didn't go get those things. Uh. I can't choose those, can I? I can only pick one.
Slow time bubble has appeared.
There's a lot of running around. This is the kind of thing that doesn't appeal to me because there's no story. And I like a story.
More treasure to the board game.
Where's the bird? Is a bird supposed to appear and fly over? There it is. Did I get it? Treasure. I thought Dicey was supposed to go and get those things. Oh, 1 and 3 are select. Okay. You're welcome. Oh, this is going to confuse my head so much. Can we open it? Oh, we've done that one. Okay.
Dice, child, yes, you. Come closer. You, child, I believe we can be useful to each other. No, nor I you. But the threads of fate weave strange fabrics indeed. You see, I've noticed that you have a dice with you. Right, a good act, child. You'll need your wits to survive what's coming, I'd wager. So, let's say, hypothetically, you have a dice, which of course you don't, which means you, hypothetically, have experience in their identification and true nature. I've heard tell of a dice circulating Celestry. Of course, it's been so long since a true dice has been here. People don't entirely recognize it for what it is. And if these rumors were true, well, I dare say you could be the one to find it. The folks dimly sense it has value. They treat it as something rare and unique, say a fossil, not knowing its true value, its true nature. I believe someone like yourself could trade for it, or at the very least, trade up to it. Hypothetically, of course. And if you did hypothetically succeed in possessing such a dice, well, I'd be interested, and I'd make it worth your while. Worth your while, indeed. Oh, go goodness. You can't, child. But you can trade with me. That's all I'm asking. I've told you all I can. Oh, except... Except that I've heard whispers that someone is buying words, and someone else is selling them. And that would be where I'd start. Make yourself useful, child. Trade and trade until, before you know it, you've got your hands on one of those dangerous, awful, deadly it to me, and I will take care of it.
Yep. I don't trust you at all. No, not to be. Ooh.
All this tunus reminds me of Odd. I promise you, sister, I am coming for you.
What? Yeah, that looks pretty scary.
As she looked up, Even began to realize that Two Town's name was easily twice as literal as she'd suspected. They seemed to be constructing a second town.
I've had enough of this job. Ouch. Okay. All right. Huh? Oh, a dice? Where did you come from, little one? My God.
Let him go! That's right. You better smarten up and look where you're going, or I'll...
Well, you're very angry for someone so small.
I'm not small. You're a big clumsy giant who goes around sitting on my friends.
Again, I apologize. It was an accident.
All right, apology accepted. Look, I'm trying to find my sister, and I've got to get through that big old door.
Name's Seymour. Haven't seen your sister, though. Thing is, I don't see too much of anything these days, and not since the nanny confiscated most of my eyes. 2 of them for Two Town, she said. Nanny Fortuna is the right hand of the Queen, and has been for years. She's as mean as she is old. And let's just say she doesn't take kindly to people borrowing her super pricey mechanical spider wagon. Anyway, once she gave my eyes to the mayor, they disappeared. I haven't heard any news about them since. So, it seems like we both have a reason not to like her. The Civil War and Freedom, you know, tried to desert it and got sentenced for treason. I wasn't doing any good there anyway. I'm a lover, not a fighter. But enough about that. What's up with this? Dice! I haven't seen a real one in years. I see you're missing a couple of pips, little one, if you're gonna go anywhere. You are new, aren't you? Door to Three Town's forever locked. Keeps the district separate by order of the Queen. You'd need to roll a 3 to open it, and since nobody has a dice anymore, well, they stay closed. But your little friend's so close to 3. I could fix you, but I can't. Not unless I get my missing eyes back. Oh, if only a brave dice wielder would find it in her heart of glory to begin a quest to find and return my eyes. Absolutely. I'm certain the nanny passed my eyes on to the mayor. Of course, if she'd given them to the right mayor, getting them back would be easy, but she gave them to that upside-down one. Ugh, what a nightmare. Oh, that's a good one. Listen, even if things were that easy, do you think we'd all be here? Heck no! We'd all be in Six Town, living the high life, relaxing by whatever it is that Six Towners relax by. A pool of gold, probably. Sadly, it's not that easy, even. Especially not since that nanny has given my eyes to that nightmare of a mayor.
All right, this conversation has gone on way too long.
Definitely help you. So, help out, old Seymour? Thank you. Be careful with that two-faced mayor. Okay, if you need me, I'll be over at the town square, near the door to Freedom.
Even decided that she felt a kinship with this sad, large monster. He'd been hurt by the same people who took her sister. She had the sense she was the only one who could help him. And she had the sense Seymour could end up helping her too.
I'm going the wrong way. Like a complete and utter tool. Excuse me. Oh, something's going on. Camera moves in a really... Whoa!
Hello down there. That I am. Well, one of them at least. And you, young lady, are... Well met, Even.
At last, Even had arrived at the mayor of Two Town, the administrator of this land, and the alleged thief of Seymour's eyes. Or at least, Even had arrived at his lower extremities.
What brings you to my office today, Even? You're trying to blind your mister with your swollen thighs? Mine a twister for some colon guys? Grind your... why don't you take the elevator and step into my office, Even? It'll be easier to talk. I can't hear you down there. Come up into my office.
The elevator. Right, I don't see an elevator anywhere. Probably have to go up.
It's so beautiful, the upside down town.
Alright, I've had enough of long conversations with irrelevant characters. Can I get up there? Okay.
Yes, yes, hello. Step into my office, such as it is. Don't mind the thing sticking out of my hat. He's... how best to explain this? I had a lot on my mind about this upside downtown project. It was starting to get out of hand, and then one day he was just there.
I've always been here.
Right. We'd better keep our voices down, Even, if we are to keep this conversation away from his ears. I'm sure you noticed the changes here, even. Our personalities becoming personified now. That's what Royam is. He's growing out of my hat, and I don't know how to stop him. I don't know how to fix this town even, and I don't know why I'm telling you this. Oh, I suppose you just have a face one can trust. In any case, what brings you to the mayor today? What's that, little girl? You want to know how our first-past-the-post democratic system works? Why, I'd be happy to explain it in tremendous detail beginning now. Okay, I think that warded him off. That thing growing out of my hat has a name. Royam. What? Oh, I never thought of that. Anyway, Royam is my opposite side. He's much more, self-assured than I am, which normally would be great, but the things he's doing, I don't know if I can support them. Because he serves the Nanny Fortuna. We both do. Whatever she wants, he's ready to do, and therefore he deserves to be listened to. He's my opposite, but at the end of the day, that's the grand thing about Two Town, isn't it? Everyone's got their other half. It's just like breathing to us. Mostly like breathing. I'm afraid not even. Despite my title, I'm in no position to help you. But well, if you dared, you could try talking to Royam directly. I shouldn't even be mentioning his name. But, well, you need my help, and this is all I can do. I suspect he knows more than he lets on. I'm lowering an elevator for you, even. It's your choice. And good luck.
Terrifying.
Greetings, my name is Royam, and I'm in charge. You know I'm the boss because I'm so...
Modest.
I was about to say that. That's my rhyme. You're very rude to point out my struggle. As mayor, I've got lots of priorities to, Stop interrupting me. I almost had it. Ah! You have met but an idiotic fool. I'm surprised he's not covered in his own... Look, you've broken my flow and made me stop rhyming. I'm busy with the construction of my masterpiece, my legacy, my gift to random of that wondrous second moon, and you're interrupting me? What do you want? Why should I deal with you? I am the designer, builder, overseer of the new Two Town. The better one. Much better than the one that idiot mayor oversees. You want your friend's eyes back, don't you? Good. Very good. There's something you need to know. Here's how this is going to go. There, you see? My rhymes are getting better. I'm struggling with my poem about the moon, and I'd like to have it done real quickly. You know what? That gives me a thought. I'll give you the ice, but you'll have to do... Ha! You wish, but that's not the prize at which I'll sell. I'll let them go if you teach me how to rhyme. Competently. Here's my offer, take it or leave. Bring me a perfect poem about the moon, and I'll grant you Seymour's eyes. Ah, you are good. Yes, that's the deal we have struck. Go find rhymes, and I wish you... I'll think of it eventually. Get to it before I change my mind. It's only temporarily that our interests are... parallel to each other. Farewell, young stranger, and let me give you some advice well earned. Stay out of my way, and you won't get cooked. I was about to say that.
It was a mad quest for an insane, upside-down mayor. But it was all Even had to go on. There were some particular propaganda posters hanging on the walls. Perhaps those could be of inspiration.
My workers are building at a terrific rate. If you ask me, I think that's great. It's nice to see them finally pulling their body mass, metaphorically.
They said it wasn't possible. They said it was a lie. Meet Miss Mystique from Papo's Wild Circus, the woman with 3 personalities. Miss? I could use that word.
Good. All is going according to plan. I truly am Two Town's greatest male individual.
When they were ready, or when they were brave enough, the most courageous and random would embark on a great adventure, making their way to the Valley of the Dice. There, in that sacred place, they would choose the dice that they would carry with them for the rest of their lives. Although some would whisper that the choice wasn't fully theirs to make. Life was insane and beautiful, a glorious mess. Those who wielded dice would challenge each other in grand board game tournaments to win favor from the king or queen, or even just each other. The rules were wild and capricious, The games even more so. And everyone in Random loved them, and the dice wielders themselves, with all their heart.
There's a lot going on.
Construction is on schedule. Of course it is. I'm the best there is in this construction line of employment.
What is the point of this place?
Build my city in the sky. Go on, don't be shy. We need a new city that's way up at a significant height.
What the hell is this? Wasn't that dude in Star Wars? What? I must be going mad. Yeah, you're already mad.
A good night's sleep is every evening's prize. Sleep twice as well when you wear sleeping eyes. Sleeping eyes? Yeah, I like the sound of that.
All right.
to crooner Hairy Harry's new double-length record. Inspired by the new moon of Two Town. It's twice as good as his last album. Croon. That's a nice poetic word.
Even hadn't yet found enough material for her poetry. She felt like there was still inspiration to be found out there. Some writing on the wall that she hadn't yet observed.
Been dealt a bad hand, have you? Oh, never mind. Trade it in for a new one with me, old Manny Dix.
bad. Mind went to a dark place there. This is what actually happened.
Up me nose, up me. Well, everywhere. Let's trade.
Alright, that's the kind of thing that spoils it for me because I was really enjoying the story and now I can't progress in the story because I just have to kill people. So I'm more likely to go and do something else than I am just to follow this, even though the story is good and the characters are interesting and is dark and brooding. I just want a story. And even on the easy level, the battles just go on and on and on. And each one's almost exactly the same. So I don't like that part of it. For someone who wants a long single-player campaign adventure in a dark, mysterious world, this might satisfy you. As for me, I'm looking for something a little bit different. This is Lost in Random. Don't get lost. It's a shame we haven't helped even get this. You got a fine head of hair there. I like that mixture of sort of claymation and puppetry. It's very cool. Alright. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, be good, stay safe, take care, have fun. Do good. Do good, do good. Laters, creators. Laters.